Okay, first I'm going to start at the beginning. Back in May, I noticed that there was undercoating coming off the bottom of my new truck. It was just kind of flaking off and rusting from the back and falling off in the garage. So I decided to take a look underneath it and couldn't believe what I saw. Now it's got about 6,000 miles on it at this point, and 2.5 years old, and the entire frame pretty much is rusting from behind the undercoating. It's not even rusting, if you look, it's all behind the undercoating. So it's definitely something wrong with this frame. Unbelievable. So I thought it might have had something to do with Ziebart at first, but it turns out that I contacted Michelle, the service manager at Vanbortel Chevrolet, and she said there's a TSB for it. They would repair it. So she ordered the chemicals, and it took a couple months to get, so it didn't actually get scheduled till the middle of September. And it was supposed to be, the body was supposed to be, or the frame was supposed to be chemically scraped, chemically treated, and then recoated to stop the rust in the future and fix it once and for all. Now what I did is I brought the truck over in September, and it was supposed to be worked on, and you can see it's just terrible everywhere. Up in all the frame mounts, body mounts, everything. And I brought the truck over in September, and they told me 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks later, I called up, and he said another 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I called up, and he said, oh, we got something else that tied up the lifts. We need another 2 weeks. And I called up again, and they said, oh, everybody's got COVID. We need more time. And then they said, we're going to do it right. Don't worry. We're going to do it right and fix it, and it'll be right. So, after 3 months of this, it was actually exactly at 3 months, I got a call from Vanbortel. The truck can't be fixed right. They said there's no way to do it. They've contacted GM and all the dealerships in the area, and they won't touch it. They're afraid there'll be too many problems later. So we have no choice but to have Ziebart do it. So that really, that was a surprise. After 90 days of hearing that it's going to be done right, I'm told they're going to just patch it up. They said that the frame would be scraped by Ziebart, it would be coated with a chemical to stop the rust, and then it would be recoated with an undercoating. And it might have a little bit of smell to it. And they wanted my okay, so I said if I have no other option, and GM's approving this, that's what GM wants done, you have to do it, as long as it doesn't void the warranty. So they said it would take a couple days, but then it actually wound up taking them only a couple of hours to do it. And I'll show you in a little while the shit job that they did. Sorry about the swearing, but I am really mad right now. So this is before they touched it. And you can see it's, it's bad all up in the back bumper. And, everything had bad coating on it, or bad metal maybe even. I don't know what's causing it, but so they called me up, they had it done, they said you can come pick it up, and I said, well, let's wait till tomorrow, because I actually called GM. But they said no. They called back a little later and said we need our truck back, so they just dropped this off in my driveway. No paperwork, no nothing. And my wife goes out to walk the dogs, and she comes in extremely sick from the fumes. It's unbelievable how bad they are out there. She couldn't breathe for 4 hours. And you can see it's just like a wet tar they put on there that's real chemically smelling. So she spent 4 hours inside with a sore throat, having a hard time breathing from it. And I had to move it away from the house. You can see it's way down there. I had to move it at least 150 feet away from the house before she could go outside even. So this morning it's sunny out, and I'm going to take a walk down and show you how bad a job they actually did. They actually destroyed the truck, in my opinion. And, I want you to see that. It's not actually an old beater truck or anything. It's a 2018. It's got a little over 7,000 miles on it now. Fully loaded, top of the line. The outside of it looks really good. It had the $6,000 high desert package on it, which is that box on there with the toolboxes like the Ram boxes, which I'll show you later. And there's not a mark on it. There's not a ding on it. I've taken care of it. I've parked it out in the back of parking lot since I got it. And, I've really bought this to be my last truck. And I switched from Fords, and I think that was a mistake. But, that's what it looks like. And I looked underneath. I couldn't believe it. It's still all rusty in the back and trailer hitch and stuff. And they say it was repaired. That's why they just dropped it off and didn't want me to come down and look at it. That's what they call the finished job. But here's the here's what those boxes look like. That was the main reason I bought the truck, because I really like the boxes on it. But anyhow, let's take it inside and start looking at it now. I can't believe what I saw once I looked under it. First thing I did is I crawled under it with a camera, and you can see nothing was treated. The bumper's still all rusty there. The hitch, absolutely nothing had rust treatment on it. They sprayed about an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch of some black stuff on everything, on all the hardware, all the wire. They sprayed it right over the rust. It's still peeling under there. They did not treat the frame like they said they were going to do. They did absolutely nothing. I can't believe that Vanbortel would let something like this go out the door. It's crazy. They must have gone down the hill big time, because I thought they were a reputable dealer, but now I'll tell you, stay away from them. And, you know, you can see everything is coated. They coated the rear end. You're not supposed to put a layer of insulation on the rear end. That holds the heat in. You can't get at any of the bolts to repair anything anymore. Completely destroyed it. They didn't fix any of the rust up under the top of the frame. They just sprayed it from there. You can see all the bubbling still there. They didn't even touch a lot of spots. They just had somebody go under there and take a quick spray of whatever this garbage is, put it on there, and try to hide the rust for now, instead of repairing it like the TSB calls for. I can't believe that GM warranty department actually approved this. It's crazy. And they've completely destroyed it now. Look at all the shocks are coated. Everything is coated. You can't change anything. You can't fix anything. It's just got this coating of black goop on it. And nothing was scraped or treated. There you can see it's all still scraping off. Everything's under it, and they didn't do anything that they were supposed to do or that they said they were doing. This is complete fraud from my point of view. But anyhow, I'm waiting to hear back from Chevy exactly what they can do for me. I want a new truck, or I think this is going to drag out for a while. And there you can see, you know, they didn't even coat some of it. Nothing was treated. It should have all been rust treated like they said it was supposed to be. But they said it was too big a job, and they have to take it all apart to do it right. So they were just going to patch it up, and this is what I got. And apparently, this is what you get from GM anymore. It's kind of crazy to see, but, you know, I just wanted to warn others that these trucks do have problems with the frames. Look it up before you buy one. I wouldn't buy one again after seeing this, but, you know, I'm hoping that they'll give me another one to try to make sure that isn't just this one that was bad. But look at that. This stuff that they put on there is only going to cause rust to accelerate now. They just sealed it in. They didn't do any of the processes the TSB called for that GM said had to be done. And somehow GM warranty department was involved with all of this. So, you know, I hold them responsible too for making the decisions to, you know, allow this to be done. But anyhow, so you can hear I'm pretty well aggravated right about at this point. But I just wanted to, you know, show everybody, because I've been posting messages about it and stuff. And I thought it was going to be repaired right, like I posted a lot of times. They told me it would be fixed right. And there you see it's all just sprayed over everything, and it's right over the old bubbling off wax. So it's definitely not fixed right. Vanbortel definitely wants nothing to do with it now. They didn't do it right. They never even inspected it before they delivered it, and that's why they just dropped it off in my driveway with no paperwork. There you can see none of the rust is treated. So I'm just I'm real aggravated now, and I'm just going to post this video and let you see how some Chevy dealerships and GM itself handle warranty cases that are actual TSBs on, and it's just not right. It's criminal. I'm hoping that Vanbortel and GM actually watch this video and see what kind of work they're doing. You know, you can't survive in a dealership putting out this kind of garbage. It's crazy. Their whole service department seems to have gone downhill. That's why I bought the truck there, because I bought a Ford from Vanbortel Ford years ago, and I never had a problem with anything. They had a warranty problem. They fixed it right. But the Chevrolet dealer you can see here. I mean, I'll show you what they did. And this is a TSB per Chevrolet, and this is how it was handled, and this is how it's going to accelerate the rust, and this actually makes a truck worthless pretty much to me now, because you know how I take care of all my equipment and stuff. So I'm done ranting on now. I just wanted to put this out because I know people have been asking about it, and I had some other people, you know, talking about buying Chevys and stuff. And in the beginning, when I posted my video about being happy with the truck, I know some people went out and bought Chevy trucks, and even from Vanbortel. So I'm sorry that I told you to go there, because I had no idea that, you know, you can't tell how a dealer is until you need them for service. But anyhow, I'm done now ranting on. You know, you've pretty much seen that they've destroyed the truck. There's nothing that can be done about it now. You can't clean this stuff off. You can't get at everything. It's just completely destroyed at this point in time. And I can't believe what Ziebart did, that they didn't do what they had promised they were going to do. This is totally nuts. Ziebart is total garbage also. They're the ones that they should have said, no, we can't do it. But no, they said we'll do it for probably $100 or something like that, and that's what I got. So anyhow, I'll keep you updated as this goes along, because this definitely seems to be just the beginning of it, not the end. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.